Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. I am really loving these and I'm so glad you guys are too. And they're going to come a lot quicker and slowly over time I'll be able to sort of condense them down to be quite short videos. But I trade my handbags out hopefully on sort of a weekly rotation. Sydney, New South Wales or the east coast of New South Wales is supposedly going to get that sort of similar storm front come through again. It's coming in this afternoon. I can see it's turning a bit grey now and it's going to carry on for the next sort of 4 days. I don't know if it's going to be as strong as it was before, but we are being prepared this time. So with saying that, I have been carrying around since sort of the rain and the storm came in. I have been carrying around my Chanel Jumbo in Caviar leather with gold hardware. I did say that I prefer this for kind of a wet weather bag, but just because it's a little bit more carefree with the Caviar leather. So I'm going to give him a bit of a rest because it's been a week. Sticking with the Caviar leather though, my absolutely beloved Chanel GST in the black Caviar leather with gold hardware. Both of these Chanel bags were purchased from Phile. If you did not see my unboxing of them, I shall link it below for you. But let's go ahead and trade these bags out and put the camera down and do it. Alrighty, so just back down on this angle, here is the Chanel Jumbo. We are going to go ahead and unpack it. So in the back slip pocket to begin with there is actually one receipt, I remember, because I just filled up with petrol and I put it in there. Sometimes I put receipts in there, but I usually put flat items. I don't actually store my phone, but you saw when I packed it that you can store it if you want to. So let's go ahead and see inside. It is still the same. No items change. Sometimes I change my sunnies out, but it's in fact still the same. So let's unpack it. In the zip pocket we have my iPhone 6, and then that's the back pocket empty with the zipper. So we'll close that up. And then in the front slip compartment, as you can see, this is where I neatly, not really, store all of my receipts that won't fit inside my little Chanel small wallet. So Chicken Shop, petrol, Priceline, Woolworths, pharmacy bills, things of that nature. I do have to sort through that, but that's what was in that slip pocket. We have some mail here that has to go out. That's in just straight in front. In the main body compartment, I obviously first have my keys on my multi-clay, which I'm loving. We have the small wallet from Chanel in the Caviar leather with the silver hardware. I still get a lot of questions about this small wallet. When I unboxed it in that Hong Kong haul, I left the details below of the number, but it is quite hard to find, I will admit. My Unpacking, which has been great for all my extra points cards that don't fit in that Chanel wallet. My multicolour clay, sorry, having a blank. My multicolour clay in the original model with the Vachetta leather. This holds my earbuds. And then we have the larger items, so still my Celine sunglasses in the large shadow, love those. My mini pochette in Damier Ebene with all my essentials down in it. And then my 6-ring PM agenda in Damier Azure, which fit nicely. So that was all in the Jumbo there. Let me give you a shot of it all. So that was all of what was inside this Jumbo nicely. No bulging or anything that was distorting it or anything like that. And now that is it, empty. He will get packed and go for a little bit of a rest, but that was the Jumbo. So now we are going to put these items and more into my GST because, well, it does house more, and I can fit some more, and I've got a few more things to do this week. So here it is, the compartmentalizing king of all bags. Let's start with the middle zipper compartment, similar to obviously my Montaigne MM, which I just reviewed. In this compartment I would put my wallet. I am going to go from this wallet and trade it out to my Louis Vuitton zippy compact wallet in Damier Ebene. So pretending that's done, it will go in this middle compartment and stay there. That's it. Middle compartment done. I know my wallet's in there. I won't fuss around with putting other items in there. Moving straight back to the back zipper compartment. So that's where there's the Chanel made in tag is there, and it actually zips up. In this compartment we put the keys. They stay in there, and that's where they live. I don't really put anything else in that compartment. That is where I know my keys are, and that's where I know my wallet is, and we're done. And then in that main back compartment, there is this clasp that you can connect your keys to. My car does have keyless entry, so I could have put my keys on that. I just haven't worked out how to do keyless entry yet. But instead, they will just sit in the back zipper compartment. We will need our agenda, so that will go in the back compartment. Same in that back compartment, we will need our we will need our mini pochette in Damier Ebene, so that will go nicely in the back there as well. And in the, actually, let's turn the bag around, and in the flat compartment that is here, it's just flat. I don't put anything actually too heavy in this, such as a phone or whatnot. So for the fact that I have all these receipts that I have to go through, for the time being, we will place them in that flat compartment with my mail, and they will just sit nicely. Well, not nicely, because it's a big old mess, but they will sit in the back there, and then I will sort that through. And then this main body compartment at the back here, I do have a meeting this afternoon, so we will put this back in? No, that's right. I'm going to trade out my Empreinte clay in the black, in the noir, which holds my points cards. I'm going to trade it out for my multicolour business card holder in the black, in the noir with the grenade lining. I'm going to use that instead. So he'll go in the back there. We need the earbuds, and they can stay in this clay for now, so they'll go in the back. And then will we keep the Celine? No. Okay, so I bought my other couple of glasses. I think I'll trade my Celine sunnies out this week for my Gucci's. You saw me just show you these in my Gucci collection. So I will in fact put these back in the front with my mini pochette there, because I want to leave some room in the back here. I've got a meeting in about 2 hours. This is actually bright neon orange. It's not probably going to show up on the camera, but this is my notebook. When I'm not taking my big Phile folder, I just take my notes in this, and that fits perfectly just there next to the business card holder and the clay down inside. This is an A5, yeah, an A5 notepad. I just picked this up from Officeworks, and that fits perfectly in there. Yeah, okay, it's not light, but that is where it will stay. And Mr. Phone always lives in this back iconic pocket there on the GST, and all classics have these pockets, and on the GST is really the main bag that I would put my phone in it, and it is always in there. So when you memorize these compartmentalized bags, it's so fantastic that way. So giving you a nice shot down inside there, you can see I've got a notebook, a very heavy notebook. We got the sunnies going on in this back pocket with the pochette and my agenda. We've got the business card holders. We've got the big pocket full of receipts and crap that I need to sort. And if I needed to, I'm just going to give you these options. Well, I do actually need to, but I'll put in my briefcase. Here is my black Jerusha pouch. I know everyone went nuts after I showed it in the last video, emailing me non-stop for black, but I have sold out of black. But I do have some updates coming, which I'll show you in another video about my pouches. But if I needed this in this handbag, it can sit on top of my business cards there. And I have the original iPad. Like, this is like, I think the second iPad that was made. It's not a mini, it's the full size. So if I did want to slip that in, bam, it fits as well. I mean, this GST basically can double as like the surf tote, the executive surf tote as well. It is just phenomenal in what it can hold. And if I show you it all holding it up, it doesn't come over the top. See that? It's not like stuff is sticking out, big A4 pages. It's just perfect. Yes, of course, it's very weighty now because I have an iPad and a notebook in it. But if you needed to, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So that is my GST packed. That showed you, I mean, oh, okay, overpacked, ridiculously overpacked. It's not needed. I mean, that's rude because it might be needed for your lifestyle. It's not needed for my lifestyle. I have a briefcase as well, but you can see well packed down inside there. Absolutely well packed. We have an iPad. We have an iPad. I have my A5 notebook, which I'll need, but it's not necessary on a daily basis. But that is what this bad boy can hold, and probably more. You could put a shawl on top of it there. But I am very happy to change out between these Caviar bags. And look, I've had a few emails saying, you know, talk to us more about Caviar. That's, you know, we never thought of it like that. But the way I always hear it is I hear so many other people, especially in our community, saying, you know, Caviar is more durable than lambskin and Caviar is more durable. Well, if it is more durable, I'm going to start using it that way. I wouldn't say I'm carefree about my bags and that, you know, a lady wrote it in and said, for such expensive bags, why would I use them in wet weather? Why don't I consider Damier Ebene? I am definitely considering Damier Ebene, especially because we're having a lot of wet weather, but that's not because I wouldn't use these bags. I definitely want to get one bag in Damier Ebene in my collection so that I do have the 3 canvases. I just, it's just to which bag, to which style to complement my collection. That's the only reason really. But yeah, if a bag is working for me for wet weather like Caviar is, then I'm going to use it. I'm going to use that bag, girl. Just because these are more higher end with Chanel, I'm not scared. I think that's the one thing I did say a long time ago in my mum's review of her totally PM bag that she never used, and we ended up selling for her to get another bag. She never used it, and I said in that review all those years back to use your bags, that, you know, there is no special day. Every day is a special day and a blessing to be here. So use your bags and use them with love. I wake up to like 200 emails every morning. Again, I wanted to touch on this in another video, but if you have emailed me and I haven't got back to you, I'm so sorry. I don't have an assistant for social media. It's all me answering the emails. So I hopefully will get to you. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten straight back, but there are a lot of questions all the time, and I appreciate everyone contacting me and asking me questions or telling me their information, like getting their first Chanel bag or getting their first Louis Vuitton. I'm so happy for all of you or anyone out there who's achieved that. And yeah, all I would say is use your bags. As I always say, use them with love and enjoy them. They are such, you know, they're high end. They're such an achievement. Not everyone, not every day can afford these type of items in their life. So use them. Be blessed to use your items. They want you to use them. Truthfully, if they could talk, they would say, use me. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this again, how I pack my bag, getting ready for the wet weather here in Sydney again. Buckle up, New South Wales, we're up for a little bit more of a storm. It's all just the change in the world, I guess, the weather, I guess. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing really well, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.